Are you happy here in Japan? Are you happy here in Japan?
Absolutely not.
Are you happy here in Japan?
I am. Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Yurie. Thank you so much for coming back. Before we begin the part 2, I wanted to address something from the last video. I received quite a few messages from folks who didn't like the fact that I was looking at the camera so much during the interviews, and I just wanted to apologize and explain why I did so. It was a technical issue because I wanted to film at night to capture the nightlife of the Gaijin Family Mart, but every time I turned away from the camera, I noticed the light refocused and adjusted to our background instead of on the person I was interviewing. I was already using my brightest LED light, so the quickest adjustment I made that seemed to work was to keep my head as still as possible so that the person I was talking to stayed in focus. I'm sorry if I offended anyone. Without further ado, here's part 2.
Are you happy here in Japan?
Actually, yeah. These days, yes. I have been very unhappy here in previous days, but these days I'm doing really well. So yes, I'm happy in Japan.
So. I think it doesn't matter where I am, you know. If I'm content, I'm happy.
Are you happy here in Japan?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
What?
I didn't hear you.
Are you happy here in Japan?
Yeah, I'm bloody happy. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm happy, yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about Japan?
I don't know. Well, I've only been here like 3 days, so...
Oh.
I'm not happy. I don't like Japanese people.
You like Japanese people?
I don't like Japanese
You don't
people,
like
yeah.
Okay, why don't you like Japanese people or the Japanese atmosphere?
Like, it's really hard to making a conversation in Japan. They are shy, basically, so...
Luckily for me, I've been blessed. Many people find it difficult to make friends. I've got quite a few friends in Tokyo.
And you've made good friends here? You've found your people?
Yes, I did. I really did. Actually, since 1.5 years, I'm with my boyfriend. So because of him, I met many friends, also foreigners friends. So it made everything more easy for me.
Good. Okay, so your boyfriend's good to you?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, good. That's all I care about.
I feel okay here. I'm doing pretty good.
It's not a rare answer for people to hesitate. Like, are you happy here?
Yeah.
What are some maybe challenges that you've faced here in Japan?
Probably finances. I mean, the job aspect as well. It's not necessarily like the language barrier. It's just getting to a place where you feel comfortable with the money coming in, and it feels like there's always like another bill that's coming up that you didn't know about before. And especially when you work freelance as well.
It's honestly been pretty good so far, but the people I've talked to that have been here for 5 years really hate it here. They hate their lives. They're usually tired with their job. Or they're just too stressed out, or they're depressed. It's just a trend I've noticed here.
People from other countries?
Mainly.
Like, you know, you have to keep your business life and your private life separate, and that's what I do very well. You know, when I show up to work, I have to just be professional, and all of this type of lifestyle, you know, you just have to keep your personal life and your business life totally separated.
I am so happy here. I'm from like the countryside in the US. So I have a really boring life back there. So here, it's amazing, it's safe, lovely, lots of places to go.
No, it's actually fun. I'm just depressed a little bit, and I'm leaving Japan soon. But it was fun for 2.5 years. It was really fun.
Are you happy here in Japan?
It's a love-hate kind of relationship. I would say mostly love, otherwise I wouldn't be here still. But yeah, same way with my home country, being in England, love-hate. It is what it is.
Yes, I am happy here. I found somebody I love. I have so much more peace here. Like, people are not hateful. They are stupid, but they're not hateful. So you can have a nice time.
What's one piece of advice you have for anyone who is thinking of visiting Japan or moving to Japan?
Learn the language. Don't do dumb shit like graffiti or weed, because it's illegal and you could get arrested and then deported or spend like 5 years in Japanese jail, and you don't want to fucking do that.
Is this coming from personal experience?
Not personal experience, but people that I know.
This is a fair warning, yeah.
Absolutely. Enjoy the food, man. The food here is so fucking good.
The border is opening. Like, maybe you should go to Kagoshima because it's my hometown. History is interesting, so like...
Just be respectful. You don't want to be another Jake Paul. Don't make an ass out of yourself. you know, that just goes for whatever country you go to. Respect the local laws. Just try to fit in, but have fun. Spend some money. People love when you spend money. So, you know, have fun. Represent your country well.
What's the one piece of advice you want to give to someone who's thinking of visiting Japan or moving to Japan?
I think...
Well, okay, I know your content, right? And you make a lot of content experience as a black Japanese person in Japan. So do you have any advice maybe specifically for black people?
Black people who are coming out here?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Okay, so my advice I guess would be to come to a Diaspora event. Diaspora is an organization I run here, which is it's for the African diaspora in Japan. So it's a place where, because if you're a black person coming out here, you don't meet a lot of black people all the time. And even if you do, it's like, so coming to a place where you can, but then again, you're traveling, so maybe you're not trying to see any black people. But if you want to meet black people, come to one of our events. Another advice, don't walk into people's house with shoes. That's like not how it works.
That's not okay.
Yeah, you cannot do that. So don't walk into someone's house with shoes, and just be open-minded. Don't come in thinking people are racist. Japanese people be different. This is an island. A lot of things, their mind just turns in a different direction usually, but come in with an open mind, an open heart. Japanese people are actually very friendly and nice, so I think that would be my advice to you.
I would say make an itinerary. Don't ask your friends who live here for the itinerary, and if you are going to ask them, pay them. Pay us for our time, please. And also, like, don't just stick to the itinerary. Also wander and walk around. You find the best like little spots and the like pop-up events and things like that. There's a lot of things going on, especially in Tokyo. Just walk around the area, I would say.
No, you just got here.
It's not advice, but it's just like a comment. You have to wear masks when you go to the gym.
Yeah.
Like, why, man?
I lived in the Inaka before, and I feel like it was a little bit easier to make friends in the Inaka countryside area just because, like, it's so small that you're going to run into everybody anyways while you're there. Versus in the city, I feel like everybody's just trying to make friends to, like, network a bit more. So it's a little bit harder to find your community here.
I see.
Stay sharp, you know? Don't get tricked by fake smiles, and try to find some local friends so you wouldn't be scammed by things. But I mean, that doesn't happen a lot in Japan because it's really organized and people are very polite. But still, it's better to be safe than sorry, you know what I mean?
Don't talk on the subway. There are no garbage cans anywhere, so be prepared to hold stuff in your pockets. If you're a foreigner, or honestly if you're white, you're going to be given some excuse if you're not adhering to some of the social norms here, but otherwise try to kind of blend in, be quiet, be nice.
They'll have more mercy on you if you don't obey the all laws.
And
the white people get away with more things everywhere.
And if you're ever handed a brochure with a picture of Mount Fuji, they're probably going to try to get you to join a cult, and don't take that flyer. Honestly, here the alcohol here is so cheap. I'm still getting used to it. This cost me $2.
I just had that.
This is dangerous. This is 9%. Dangerous.
Yeah, and it's delicious. No sugar too. Torui zero, purintai zero. Purintai is like a body like a pudding.
Right.
No body like pudding.
There you go.
That's what it says.
Learn how to speak at least a little bit. I mean, just learn how to say like, it's okay, daijoubu desu. Say that for everything. Say arigatou gozaimasu. Thank everyone. People won't automatically assume that you speak, they won't automatically speak to you in English. So try to like use Japanese, I don't know, like have fun, use Google Maps.
I'm gonna say, number one, budget yourself properly, and number two, pay attention to the social rules. Many foreigners come out here and they're kind of like, just do whatever. You can't really do what you do in your country over here. There's different kind of social rules, so just pay attention and try and, don't be an asshole basically, innit?
Do not come to Shibuya.
That's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the authentic scenery of the Gaijin Famima, the infamous Family Mart in Center Gai. And please like and subscribe if you haven't already. This is Baby Pink House. I'll see you next time.
I won't. I'm sorry.
Okay.